I had my mic muted. So, hello everyone. I hope that you are having a wonderful Monday. Welcome to Mr. Crader Live, episode 14. Wow, we've been doing a lot of these. I did a special weekend edition yesterday. I went out and rode my bike on the river trail, and you should check that out if you'd like to see a time lapse of me riding from the Big Dam Bridge all the way to downtown and back. It was about a 15 mile ride, and had a lot of fun. And I'm happy we've got Miss V and Miss Fair. They're live. They've been commenting and getting in here kind of at the end of some of the programs, but they're here today. So welcome, Miss Fair. Welcome, Miss V. I think I said hello to all the kids that are in here. I know Miss Isis, Caleb's mother, is here along with him, and my nephews, Luke and William, they just chimed in. So welcome from Jonesboro, guys. I'm glad y'all are joining in. I got my NASA shirt and my NASA hat on today, representing the astronauts. And so I bet one of us on this broadcast, I bet one of y'all are going to grow up someday and be an astronaut, because we have a lot of you on here that love math and science and love space. So I know that'd make me and make Miss Cook real happy if that's something you choose to do with your life when you get a little bit older. Well, what are we going to do today? We've got something that's I keep hitting my mic. I just muted my mic again, so you guys probably couldn't hear me. All right, so today I'm going to remind you about the coronavirus journal that I hope that you're keeping. We're going to do a math activity called 4 4s, and then I've got a little homework assignment for you. So those of you who are new, we've been doing, as soon as I started this broadcast, I told you that I wanted you to keep a journal. It's not something that you have to turn into me. I've been doing it. This is 3 weeks to the day that I started my journal, and it's over like 20 pages now. And I hope that you've been keeping up with just everything that's going on day to day. So many things are changing, and 5-10 years from now, I want you to be able to look back on this and be able to say, oh wow, I lived during this time, and this is what I was feeling, and this is what was going on, and this is what was on the news, and this is the things that I heard about, and these are the things that I did. And it doesn't all have to be about the coronavirus and all the negative and bad things that are going on, but it can be about anything. I wrote in about riding down to the downtown yesterday in my journal. So I hope you're keeping up with your journal. Also, I've got to give you a house point update. Dynan is still in the lead with 525 points. Yorisi is in second with 450. Funda is in third with 325, and Amistad is in fourth with 150. Hi, Jose. I see you just joined us. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. All right. Awesome job. Dynan, you are just doing great. And one of the reasons Dynan is continuing to lead is on Friday, we made special t-shirt bracelets. And I asked you for homework, if you're able to get an old t-shirt and cut it up and make a bracelet, to make one of these. And if you did, send me a picture. And I had Miss Emily and her mother made bracelets, and they sent me a picture of their friendship bracelet that they made, and I wanted to share this. These are awesome. Thank you, Emily, for doing this. You got 50 points for Dynan for doing that. Mackenzie also made a bracelet, Mackenzie, but your mom's going to have to resend the picture. I didn't get that picture. So I did give you 50 points for making the bracelet, but I'd love to see the picture of your bracelet. So there's Emily's bracelet. Give her a big shout out for doing that project with her mother. Well, today is Math Monday, and we are going to do a quick little math lesson, and I think that you guys are going to like this. And I'm seeing in the comments people are saying, yay, let's go. Let me hear. I'll put some of these up here. Dynan is still winning. Jacory saying whoop whoop. Miss V is all for you, Reese. And Miss Fair is saying, hey, come on, Amistad crew. We need y'all to pick it up. So awesome. I love all the comments when you put them in the chat. All right, so our math lesson today let me get to that on our little PowerPoint. It's called the 4 Force Challenge. And I saw this, if you're up at 8 o'clock in the morning, PBS, every single day from 8 to 10 o'clock, they're doing all kinds of fun little lessons and videos while the time that we're out of school. And I saw this last week on one of the PBS days, the AMI days, this lesson. And I thought, oh, this is really cool. It'd be something that we can do. And so this is called the 4 Force Challenge. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a number sentence that equals each number from 0 to 20. But you can only use the number 4, and you have to use the number 4 4 times. That's why it's called the 4 Fours. So let me give you an example. And I'm going to put myself up here in the center. There we go. All right, so here's an example. Let's break this down. 4, you've got to use 4 4 times. And you can use any operation that you would like to get a number. So if we go 4 minus 4 plus 4 plus 4, we get 8, because 4 minus 4 is 0, 0 plus 4 is 4, and 4 plus 4 is 8. And so then your expression, would be 4 minus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That gets you 8. Now your goal is to find the rest of these from 0 through 20. And on my little graph, I forgot to put 0 up there at the top. So I've got another example for you. This is for 16. If we went 4 times 4, 4 times 4 is 16. Divided by 4 is 4. And then if we multiplied it times 4 again, we get 16. So there you can mark off 16. But we used 4 4 times. You can use any operation. It doesn't just have to be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. It could be other things if you know other operations to use. So what you need to do is get a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, I know all this stuff looks backward because of my webcam, but on this piece of paper, just write 0 through 20, like that. And then if we go back to like the 8, I would go, for 8, I would go 4 minus 4 plus 4 plus 4. All right, and so I would write that down. Let me go back to the big screen. And that represents 8. 4 minus 4 plus 4 plus 4 represents 8. And you can check off 8. All right, I did 8. And then you can do the same thing for 16 because I showed you that one. I'm giving you these two. 4 times 4 divided by 4 times 4 is 16. And you write that down. You write that down on your piece of paper. And you check it off. Now, what your job is to do the rest of today and tomorrow, your job is to fill in the rest of these. I want to see if someone can get all of these answers from 0 through 20. Now, you can find the answers online. You can, all right? You could go and you could cheat and you could get this. You could type it in Google and it'll give you all the answers, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to try to figure these out on your own. And for every single one of these that you get right on your own, I'm going to give you 2 house points. And so you can just turn those into me tomorrow. You can email them to me. So what you're going to do is create the rest of these expressions for the numbers 0 through 20, not just 1 through 20, 0 through 20. So so Miss V has a good question. How do you get an odd number? All right. Well, let's see. How could we get an odd number out of 0 through 20? Does anyone have a suggestion? We could give, if you answer right now, I'll give you 5 bonus points. Does anyone, because Miss V has this question just popped up, how do you get an odd number from doing 4s? Does anyone have a suggestion that you could put in the chat on how we could get an odd number? It could be any odd number. Remember, odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, or 19. Any suggestions on how we get an odd number? Can anyone put that in the chat? Well, let's try this together. Let's see if I can do it. All right. Let's put the teacher on the spot, Miss V. Thank you. All right, so let's go. Let's just use 4. Oh, Miss Mackenzie says to divide, or don't add that much. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do. So if I go 4, I wish I could put this on the screen. Well, I'll write it down and hold it up. So if I went 4 times 4, that's 16. All right. And if I multiply, let's see, if I divided, thank you, Mackenzie. Mackenzie says divide and then multiply it. So here's an example. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Okay? 4 divided by 4 is 1. But then what if we went 1 plus 4 and then plus 4? So what if we went 4 divided by 4 plus 4 plus 4? What do we get? So 4 divided by 4 plus 4 and plus 4. Thank you, Mackenzie and William, to the rescue there, rescuing the teacher. So if I go, let me go 4, let me see if I can put it in the chat for you. 4 divided by 4 plus 4 plus 4. What does that equal? All right, I put that in the chat. 4 divided by 4 plus 4, and then I added another 4. What number can we check off? Jacory's right. He's the first one with it there, and I'm going to give him 10 points for that. That's 10 more points for dining. That's 9. So the answer is 9. So that's one way to get an odd number. All right, Miss V, is that good? Awesome, awesome. So you've been given 8, you've been given 9, and you've been given 16. I want you to fill in the rest of these. All right, your job is to fill in the rest of these from 1 through 20. All right, or 0 through 20. All right, so this is going to be a short Mr. Crader Live today. I hope all of you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And for homework tonight, you're going to continue the 4 4s. For every one that you get, it's 2 points each. And you're going to mark these off on the list and email them to me. All right? carvercardinals@gmail.com. If you get all of these right, actually, I'm gonna say if you get all of these right, instead of 40 points, I'm gonna give you 50 bonus points. Okay? If you get all of these right, I'm gonna give you 50 bonus points. And so for everyone that's commenting in the chat, I'm gonna give you points for your house too. Thank you so much. I hope all of you have a wonderful day today. We're going to do some more fun things tomorrow, and the rest of this week I've got a lot of fun stuff planned. In fact, on Friday, Art Friday, you're really going to like that. Remember, Thursday is Trivia Thursday. Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a read aloud, and I've got something fun, special planned for tomorrow. So I hope to see you back all week. I'm going to play the music for about a minute, and then after that's over with, I'm going to close the Mr. Crader Live out. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.